So in conclusion, who do you think would be a better quarterback? And I'll do a little bit of comparison here. Dak Prescott has 154 straight completions without an interception. He has not thrown an interception yet. If he goes into Green Bay next Sunday, 6 days from now, and throws 8 completions, and he doesn't throw a single interception before those 8 completions, he's got a new rookie record. He passes Tom Brady in 166 completions without an interception in between it. That's amazing. Second of all, Dak Prescott has a higher QB rating in all 5 of these games combined than Tony Romo ever has. I've never seen Tony Romo have 2 straight games, 3 straight games, maybe even 4 straight games at that, with a QB rating of over 100. So what does that tell you? Dak or Romo? Dak for me. Forget Romo at this point. I don't like him. We don't want him here. And we certainly do not like it. I've never liked Jerry Jones, to be honest. But Jerry Jones, as soon as Romo is healthy, is going to start him. And guess what's going to happen? He's going to get injured. I'm sorry. He's either going to be getting a lot of incompletions. He might just throw an interception or 2. He's not going to get more than at least 150 passing yards. And number 4, which is the one that I don't want to say, he might get injured. And when he gets injured, you got to let it go. You just got to let it go. And Jerry Jones is going to sit up there in his owner's box. Excuse me. And he's going to look down at that field in disgrace and despair and sadness. Like, oh my God, did this really just happen? Yeah. It's happened at least 5 or 6 times, maybe even 7 times in his entire career. This owner has put so much trust in Romo that he doesn't need to put in. And to be honest with you, I've had enough of it. There's no more Romo. I do think that he just lost his job, regardless of what Jerry Jones says. I don't care about him. And to be honest with you, I think that head coach Jason Garrett prefers Dak Prescott over Romo. But he doesn't get to make the decision, does he? No, it's Jerry Jones. The king of the Dallas Cowboys, the guy who's been sitting on the frickin' throne for more than 25 years. Maybe more than 30 years now. He's getting old, he lacks judgment, and he does not get it. He doesn't get it. Not my problem. I wish it was my problem, and I wish it was my choice for who was to start for the Dallas Cowboys. You know who I would pick? I'd pick Dak. Because of the games that I have seen for the past 5 weeks. It's just like hockey. You don't want to mess up a good thing because they've been winning a lot. This past season with the Penguins, what happened? They got rid of Jimmy Rutherford, got rid of Mike Johnston. Why? Because he was a bad coach. He did not make the right decisions to get the Penguins to winning a lot. And so Jimmy Rutherford gives him the step. Get to stepping. and he gets rid of Mike Johnston. And who does he bring in? He brings in Sully. He brings in just the best coach I've probably ever seen in years in any sport. Mike Sullivan. And what does he do with the team? He makes it a Stanley Cup winning team. Hallelujah above. It has worked. If it can work in the land of hockey, it can surely work in the land of football. And that's why I believe that Dak Prescott is now the man for the job for this Dallas Cowboys team. Excuse me. It's just like the Penguins. Getting rid of the guy who is making the team worse and bring in somebody who will bring their work into the team to make it better. That's what I want. That's what every Cowboys fan wants. Except for maybe a few. But I don't care. It's all about trying to get the wins. It's about being successful. Jerry Jones, on the other hand, apparently doesn't think that way. At least you don't think he does. It kind of seems like he's a good guy. It seems like he's a smart guy. He just doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. Is it my problem? No. And I'm glad it's not my problem. Actually, you know what? I hope it was my problem. Because I'd fix it real quick. But I can't. Jerry Jones cannot fire himself because he is the main man of the Dallas Cowboys team. He can't do it. So is it my decision to start Dak or Romo? It's not my decision. I wish it was, but unfortunately, it's not. It's Jerry's decision. The guy who lacks judgment, the guy who's getting old, the guy who has been in control of this team for more than 30 years. I've got nothing else to say. The offense has been productive with Dak Prescott. We've won 4 straight games, and we might win 5 before our bye week 2 weeks from now. And I would love that. I would love to have a winning streak going into the bye week. Winning the game before bye, and then coming out the weekend after the bye week to start winning again. And to keep the streak going. Who do we do that with? Dak Prescott. Who do we not do it with? Tony Romo. Out the door with Tony Romo. Here comes the Dak night. Out with the old, in with the new. That's all I gotta say.